What is up, Richmond Rillaboom fans? It's your boy Amy G. We got our week 3 live battle coming to you live, baby. Just sent the challenge to Teddiplays, aka Big Time Beans, aka he was #1 Trap Inch fan back in the day. This guy has a strange team, bit of a strange team. He's got this crazy Petulant thing. Good luck, have fun. May the best man win. So make sure if you haven't already, check out the week 3 team builder. But I was definitely am feeling pretty good about this matchup coming in. He did bring the Rotom Fan and the Shaman, which I did not see in Mox. He does not have. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm seeing he does not have the Mudsdale, which means my Vikavolt Volt Switch is very free. I think I want to lead with Vikavolt. The only issue there is if he leads with Chi-Yu, that could be bad. But other than that, the Vikavolt lead definitely looks nice. He definitely could lead with the Chi-Yu. But you know what? Let's stick with our game plan, okay? Motherfucker. So yeah, that is the last thing that we wanted to see, but that's okay. We've got our Assault Vest Hydreigon for this thing, and that did 29%, so let's check calcs, but it looks like it is going to be a choice spec set. This is why I almost last minute changed my lead idea to Hydreigon for this very reason. But you know what? It's gonna be all right. Let's see, Fire Blast. Okay, so it actually is not specs. Fire Blast at 28%. Could be choice Scarf. Yeah, it's looking like more like choice Scarf damage. Okay, so what do I want to do from here? I think U-turning just makes sense, right? He doesn't have a great switch into Hydreigon, but I think this U-turn makes sense. And if he does not switch out, we'll go into Manaphy. If he goes into Hatterene, then I'll go into my Iron Treads. But he goes into this Hitmonlee, which is not a bad play because I could have been going for Dark Pulse there. Alright, so Hitmonlee is in. So what do we want to do against Hitmonlee is the question. Because he does not have his... Also, is Hitmonlee one of his Terramons? I need to double check his Terramons because I honestly don't remember what they are. So one moment while I do that. But, you know, we're looking okay as of now. The fact that he is not choice specs means my Hydreigon should be able to switch in a few more times at least. Hitmonlee is not Terra, so his only Terramon is Rotom Fan for this matchup, and it could be Electric, Grass, or Water. So we definitely need to pay attention to that. So Hitmonlee, I definitely don't want the... I mean, the Vikavolt seems good, right? If I don't Terra it, then Volt Switch is pretty free. The only other thing that I would consider would be just clicking Scald with Manaphy. But I think I have better opportunities for like getting that thing set up. with a tail glow. So I kind of like the Vikavolt play, also because Vikavolt was really kind of built to be like a breaker and kind of break things like Slowking and stuff, which he didn't bring. I mean, it's definitely good to come in on like Shaman, but I think, yeah, if I bring in Vikavolt and just don't Terra yet, then it's a pretty good thing to come in on this Hitmonlee. The only other thing I'm considering would be Sylveon, but I don't want this Hitmonlee to be like Choice Banded and just blow Sylveon back with like a Poison Jab. So let's go Vikavolt. I mean, he could have a Rock move, but I don't think that a Rock move would kill me. So now, do I want to Volt Switch or Thunderbolt? Let's see. First off, Cactus. U-turn did. Man, my computer is really struggling. Okay, so U-turn did 15%, so that's kind of a bulky Hitmonlee. Well, at least he has some bulk anyway. Alright, so Vikavolt. It could be like an AV Hitmonlee. I think that just going into Vikavolt, if he has like, I think Hitmonlee gets things like Rock Slide. I am gonna check that. Well, I know he gets Stone Edge. Let me just make sure that I live a Stone Edge. Man, my computer is like lagging like crazy. Sorry, guys. I think that this recording software kind of slows my computer down. I also think this document. Sorry, that I know it takes a long time sometimes in my battles, but it is important to check calcs because last thing I want is if this Hitmonlee just straight kills my Vikavolt in one shot. I need to know like if it can do that. So it's kind of important to check things like that. Stone Edge from a, okay, so yeah, we live a Stone Edge, so there's really no reason to not just click Volt Switch here, I think. So that's what we'll do. He's Baton Pass, very interesting. Okay. I don't know if I've ever seen a Baton Pass Hitmonlee. That's kind of cool. So yeah, he could go Shaman here. In which case, I kind of wish I had just clicked Thunderbolt. But Volt Switch is not bad, right? Because I should have, basically looking at everything on his team, I should have at least one thing that does a pretty good job of like threatening everything. I think it's either Rotom Hatterene or Shaman that wants to come in. If it's Hatterene, I'll go my Iron Treads. Threaten that thing with a Heavy Slam. You know, the only like really bulky thing that might want to come in on Iron Treads would be Rotom or Pecharunt, but Pecharunt doesn't want to eat a Earthquake. I mean, Shaman could come in on Iron Treads. But yeah, see, he's thinking a lot. So we're already kind of okay. That did 19%. So I got to check how much. What kind of Shaman is this looking like? Probably. My guess. Yeah, 19% looked pretty offensive. Because if he was like fully defensive, it would have to be like a max roll. So my guess is like maybe some bulk and fairly offensive Shaman. So because we know that, I think that Sylveon might be a good play here, right? Or we could go into hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think Sylveon seems pretty good, and maybe just start Calm Minding. If he is no speed, I can't. Let's see. Hmm. C player would actually do a lot, but if I have a if he sees Sylveon, he might think that it's a pretty bulky Sylveon. Um, it's a tough choice, like because I could go Hydreigon, but he might have like Dazzling Gleam on it, which I could scalp for, right? But I think that Sylveon probably just makes the most sense because I really don't have much that Sylveon can like set up on in this match. I was really hoping to like set up the substitute on um might just raw hyper voice, honestly. Or like double back. What if I double back into Vikavolt or double into Hydreigon? I feel like Calm Mind is a pretty good play. I mean, he could Leech Seed or he either Leech Seeds or goes into Chiyu or Pecharunt. So I feel like maybe I want to just Calm Mind. Alright, he Seed Flared and he did get the special defense drop, so that sucks. He did 31%, so I'm actually -1 special +1 special attack, -1 special defense. But he did 31%, so that tells me that he does not have see leftovers? He's not leftovers. I think he might be like a Yachi Berry Shaman. Unfortunately, because of that special defense drop, I might want to go into Vikavolt, which I'm going to do. Yeah, okay, good. And here, Bug Buzz is pretty free. We either Volt Switch or Bug Buzz, because he could go into Rotom Fan. Like he's got to be predicting the Bug Buzz at this point. So like the Pecha or the Rotom Fan could come in. So I'm gonna Volt Switch. So he's playing well so far. Like, unfortunately, sometimes the choice in what you lead with can either be a great choice and like get you on the front foot to start off a match, or it can get you on the back foot. And right now we're kind of playing on the back foot because of the lead choice of him getting that momentum from having the Chi Yu. He's kind of had the advantage from the beginning so far. So this is a big play. If I get the prediction right and we see him switch, which I think he will because of my Manaphy being such a big threat. I just think that makes a lot of sense for him to switch. Um, he's got some good Terra typings on the Rotom Fan for my Manaphy as well. So that's something to like pay attention to. Either grass or water, like me not knowing which Terra typing it is going to make it hard for me to know like what move to try to hit that thing with. Um, I do have coverage for either with Ice Beam or Energy Ball, but I'm basically going to be trying to play a guessing game to hit him if I do get my Manaphy set up at some point. Um, it's looking like maybe it's looking like the Chi Yu might be the best thing to set up a Tail Glow on. But yeah, he brought an interesting team, and that's the thing about like Teddi is, I will say, like I've played in leagues with him for a few years now, and like a lot of time, like he's just tricky. Like look at his friggin' icon, like it's this clown jester thing, and like see he stayed in, man, crazy. So like he just makes a lot of like his team will not look good on paper, but like he'll make plays and he'll bring weird things that you don't expect that make him a tough person to play against. So he's got me so far. I'm actually this is not a good start to this game, and the Shaman is sitting here wearing down a lot of my team, and I've not really done like any damage to anything on his team so far, and it's not going well. So I'm really kind of let's see, I would Iron Shreds. If he's not Yachi Berry, I don't even know. Like, I think the only thing that could kill this thing right now is my Hydreigon, but he definitely could have Dazzling Gleam for that thing. Um, The fact that we're not seeing any item, like, kind of worries me too, because I don't know if it's, well, it could be choice scarf. Definitely could be choice scarf. So if it is choice scarf, then that would mean that I can't bring in Iron Boulder, and I don't really want to. Like, how do I find out if it's choice scarf? I think if I go Hydreigon and double to scout, that could be a good play. That's probably going to be my play. Man, this thing, I wasn't expecting this thing to cause so many issues. But again, it's because I'm on the back foot. So if I double, Seafloor does a lot to my Iron Treads. Dang. So I can't really double into that. I might just need to go back into Sylveon, unfortunately, and just essentially like let it die, taking this Shaman out. But then if I do that, the Manaphy does look very good. And things like Iron Treads look that much better as well. Like Earthquake starts to look really free on Iron Treads. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to do that. Because the thing is, like, if I let Hydreigon go down, then Chi-Yu just kind of wrecks me. So I can't let that thing get weakened. So I just need to click Hyper Voice with this thing. Teddiplays, man. He always makes like unpredictable plays. Oh, he missed the Seed Flare. That's huge. Woo, man, that sucks. You know what? But I will take it. That's really huge. But I will take it. Um, yeah, that's actually really big. Um, that's huge. We needed something like that, man, to get back in this. So does he bring in Pecharunt at this point? Now that he's seen my hyper voice, the thing is, like, I don't think he wants to lose this Shaman, and he knows he can't like kill me now. So this might be my best opportunity to get up a sub, or we just go for the hyper voice again. I mean, I think Pecharunt is very likely here, but even if I'm behind a sub, like, what do I really do other than? I mean, I do force it to attack me at least, and I can find out if I'm faster or not and what kind of set it is. So nice. Okay. That's kind of big. I mean, I don't like seeing. Well, I know it's not Scarf now, so that's more information. Um, but I can start Calm Mining here. And I don't like seeing that thing get healed up. Okay. So now we get to find out what kind of Petch run is this. So it's like, it was kind of good and bad that it was able to heal up there. Good in that we got to freely get behind a sub, and now we're at +1 special defense, +1 special attack with our Sylveon, but the Shaman got to heal up. So, but we know now that Shaman is not, it's not Choice Scarf, which is good to know, because now I know that my Boulder and my Iron Treads outspeed it. Okay, so at +1, if it's offensive Pecharunt, my stored power is doing a lot here. So I think we just need to go for that. If I outspeed, that's amazing. And I do. Okay, so he's bulky. And he got a crit. Alright, so he's very bulky. Very bulky on the specially defensive side. And he's Black Sludge. So it looks like he has like no attack investment. So if I get up another... Damn it. I wish if I would known that I was faster, I would have just Calm Minded again there, and he wouldn't have broke my sub. Does he know that he would have broke it without that crit? He might be worried that he can't. But he probably has to. The only reason why I don't want to see, normally I would just Calm Mind here, but this thing's ability and the 50% poison chance. So if I get up another Calm Mind, I could set up substitutes for free on this thing, and his attack would be doing very little. But if he poisons me, then I'm toxic and confused. So I can't let it toxic and confuse me, or else the Sylveon is just kind of kaput. So I kind of have to. I think I kind of have to go into my Megadon, my Iron Treads. Does Pecharunt get Will-O-Wisp? It does not get Will-O-Wisp, so that's good. I could be risky and go for another sub, or I could go. I either sub or I go Iron Treads. The thing is, Iron Treads is not like he has a easy Earthquake switch in with Rotom Fan and Shaman. Alright, it could be an opportunity to get up my rocks. But at Hitmonlees probably has Rapid Spin. Is it worth going for a sub? Might be. I'm gonna try it. Nice. Okay. So I had a feeling that he would think that I was switching. Because if I switched into Iron Treads there and he got that party shut off, then that would be bad. But the fact that we're behind the sub again, He does not have any infiltrator mons, and I'm +1 special defense. We're looking good here. This is looking really nice. Depending on what he brings in, I can either Calm Mind again. Let's see, Chi-Yu. Likely Choice Scarf. So I'm at +1 special defense. If I get to +2, okay, yep, Chi-Yu, not surprising. Now the question is, do I want to try to get to +2? It could be a nasty plot, Chi-Yu. So I may just want to get damage on this thing. See what it goes for. I think I just want damage on this thing. So then I can play with my Hydreigon a lot more freely. Boom, nice. Okay. Nice damage on that. So it does look like it's max speed, max special attack. Fire Blast at +1 is going to be doing about 36 to 43. So with me being leftovers and at how much health? 68%. Does he kill me with 2 more? Yes. So, yeah, I mean, Hydreigon just makes sense. Sylveon. Knowing that Sylveon outspeeds the Petron is big, and Sylveon could still be useful against things like Hatterene, the Rotom. So last time he brought in Hitmonlee on my Hydreigon. I still think U-turn makes more sense than going for something like a Dragon Pulse, because I don't want Hatterene coming in for free. And if he goes in, if he just stays in and hits me again, then I can bring in Manaphy and set up that Tail Glow. So I'm gonna do that. U-turn, get us some momentum. Baton Pass Hitmonlee is definitely interesting, and it looks like it's kind of a bulky Hitmonlee. We know it's not a Salt Vest Hitmonlee because he used Baton Pass. But I think he either goes Hitmonlee or Hatterene, so U-turn is probably my best move. If he does stay in and just tries to break this Hydreigon more, then, like I said, we have an opportunity to set up with Manaphy. And we do have the Rindo Berry for Shaman. Checking some calcs here for our Manaphy on the Shaman. If he is, if we get to +3, even with a Yachi Berry, we're kind of blowing him back. And we might even be able to kill it from its current health. Okay, so Hatterene comes in. So cool. So Heavy Slam looks great here. I think, like, do not want to see any kind of setup patterns or any kind of shenanigans. So, even though it's kind of easy for him to bring in Rotom Fan, I think Heavy Slam, we got to just go for the Heavy Slam. He may expect me to, like, over predict again. Let's see. Hatterene. U-turn did how much? 16%. So he actually does not look to be fully bulky Hatterene. So he must be very offensive. If we go into Iron Shreds, I could check and see how much Ice Spinner is doing to Hatterene. That might not be a bad play, but it's not doing much. I think maybe let's just not get cute or over predict. I'm okay with Fan coming in and finding out. Okay, definitely okay with this too. He's Rocky Helmet Shaman. Okay, so that's good to know. And that Heavy Slam did 34%, so we get a little more information on this Shaman. He's Rocky Helmet, so we know he is not Yachi Berry, which is also good to know. We know we do outspeed. Let's see. So he is very physically defensive Shaman. He might actually like not have any speed investment on that. So I'm trying to figure out how. How was he doing so much with Seed Flare earlier if he's like fully defensive? That's not totally making sense. That is confusing. So how much was he doing to my Vikavolt? Seed Flare to Vikavolt did 26%. I don't think I want to stay in with Iron Shreds and take more Rocky Helmet Chip, especially because I can't kill with Ice Spinner, it looks like. So yeah, actually, he must have just been getting super high rolls with the Seed Flares earlier. He might have like a little bit of special attack, but okay. So I think in that case, maybe we just go back into Hydreigon, or we get up rocks. But I think I like the Hydreigon play because I know a Hydreigon should outspeed as well, and or I go into Vikavolt and Bug Buzz. He 2-hit KOs me, I think, on my Vikavolt. So maybe I go into Hydreigon. Let's see. Hydreigon. Can Hydreigon kill it from this range with Flamethrower? Possibly. Yeah, actually it should. So yeah, let's go to Hydreigon. No way he clicks Dazzling Gleam. Fuck, he healed. I got a Scout for Dazzling Gleam. I don't want to take the Rocky helmet chip just to click U-turn. The good thing is he's running out of seed flares, so that is one positive. Do I want to... This shaman is messing me up, man. What other moves would he have on this? Seed flare, synthesis. I mean, I just think he could have ancient power from Moltres. He could have... Let's see. Dazzling Gleam should definitely kill even without any special attack investment. Is it worth getting the chip on this? Because the thing is, like, I'm having a hard time killing this thing. And I just don't want to get blown back. I might need to go into Sylveon again, because Sylveon's kind of... The thing is, I've lost my element of surprise with Sylveon. I think I need to scout the Dazzling Gleam and go into that, unfortunately. He could go into, like, Hatterene, which, again, is not bad. I just think it's the safest play. I just don't want to lose Hydreigon right here just to get like 50% off on this Shaman, and knowing that it's fully physically defensive now, it's gonna help. It helps me know that my offensive like setup guys, like Manaphy plows through it after a Tail Glow, and wow, dude. Why would he just Seed Flare on my Assault Vest Hydreigon? Like, that's crazy to me. I guess he was expecting the U-turn. Well, I kind of just have to Hyper Voice now, right? He missed again, dude. Huge. I just need to keep spamming Hyper Voice, I think. He only has 2 more Seed Flares. Fuck yeah. Okay. So even though we basically lost our Sylveon in that exchange, I'm happy to see Shaman gone. That thing honestly messed me up. It means Iron Treads and Iron Boulder are looking nice. I know that Pecharunt is fully specially defensive. So Iron Boulder. With the +1 attack. After a Swords Dance, Iron Boulder looks phenomenal. Alright, he brings in Hitmonlee, which is smart because I don't really have a switch in for it with my weakened Sylveon. So I think it might just be time to say goodbye to Sylveon here. Salute you, Sylvia. We'll click Hyper Voice just in case. But yeah, that goes down. So unfortunately, we still don't have really like any good information on this Hitmonlee. It could be anything right now. It could be like Choice Scarf. It could be might be time to bring in our Vikavolt and Terra Steel in case he does have that rock coverage. And click Thunderbolt because he's not gonna knock me out with a knockoff. I don't think he would. Just click high jump kick again. Unless yeah, I mean I think Vikavolt is my play. High jump kick is not gonna. He would have to hit a Stone Edge. I think Vikavolt makes sense. And we Terra Steel in case of the Stone Edge. And just click Thunderbolt, right? Yeah. I'm going to go for that. If he's a madman and stays in and clicks high jump kick, good for him. Okay, he didn't. Nice. Thunderbolt did a lot to that Rotom fan. Okay. So I don't think Rotom fan. All right, let's check damage one more time, baby. That is great though. Rotom fan. It's looking like an offensive Rotom fan, so definitely could be Choice Scarf. We did 68%, which yeah does not look like much bulk investment at all. Yeah, he's definitely not a bulkier Rotom fan. So my guess is that that was like a low roll on a Choice Scarf Rotom fan. He does not really have anything to hit our Vikavolt with that can kill it. I guess if he gets a high roll on a discharge, he could kill my Vikavolt here. Is it worth preserving Vikavolt and going into Iron Treads? Probably not. Because I'd rather just get in for free with Iron Treads, especially now that that Shaman is gone, and just be able to like get a super free attack off on something. you know. And now that we're Terra Steel, like what does Vikavolt really come in on anyway, aside from like the Hatterene? Okay, so he Volt switches. We survive. We know he's Terra Grass. We force him to Terrasilize, which is great. Something else is taking a big Thunderbolt here. Excellent. So it would have been a nice play to go into Iron Shreds, but it was too risky. It was just too risky. And we take out Chi-Yu. Hell yes, dude. Hell yes. Vikavolt is strong, man. Vikavolt is very strong. Alright, yeah, it makes sense to bring in Hitmonlee again. I don't really have a switch for Hitmonlee. So we're getting close to we're definitely getting close to Iron Boulder, like sweeping time. I wish I could know like what kind of Hitmonlee this is. If it's like Choice Band or is it like Baton Pass? Makes me think maybe Choice Band. Which Heavy Slam should destroy. Yeah, I mean Hitmonlee gets wrecked by my Megadon. So I think I just let Vikavolt go down and did its job for sure. We could Volt Switch in case he like Baton passes again, but why would he do that? I mean, Vikavolt's going down. Oh my goodness. Man, that miss was huge. I mean, I feel bad about that. Only a little bad because this is like really helping me. The Seed Flare misses and the high jump kick misses are just really unfortunate for him. He's playing really well. He brought good sets. That was a Choice Scarf Hitmonlee. I just asked him in chat. So I would have been in bad shape actually if I had brought in, because I was ready to bring in my Iron Treads to try to revenge that thing. Figured that it was probably like Choice Banded, and I would have got blown back by high jump kick. And I wouldn't have been able to set up a Swords Dance with my Iron Boulder on it. Like I wouldn't have been able to set up a Tail Glow with Manaphy on it. That's just crappy. Like he probably was going to be in good shape to win without that. I'm just typing. I'm just saying, yeah, those moves that can miss gives me so much anxiety. He's kind of like understandably upset right now. So we get to see what I do think this is Choice Scarf Rotom Fan. So I probably could have gone into my Iron Shreds there. But, you know, unfortunately for him, we're looking pretty good right now. My Heavy Slam is just super free at this point with Treads. And and I think this earthquake is likely going to take this thing out. Right. Yeah, we did 31% with heavy slam. Earthquake should kill unless I get like a super low roll. So we will go for that. Oh, I forgot it's levitate with. Okay. So what does he want to do now? I guess I'll go into Hydreigon. Alright, so we'll find out right now whether this thing is Choice Scarf or not. I just click Dark Pulse, right? Oh boy, is this going to be Trick Room? Is this going to be Trick Room? If it is, can it OHKO my Iron Treads? Should not be able to. I don't know what item it is. Does not look to be any bulk. It could OHKO my Iron Treads if it's Trick Room. So maybe we just let Hydreigon go down here for the sake of not allowing it to Trick Room for free. I just cannot allow it to. The thing is, it shouldn't be able to OHKO my Iron Boulder no matter what. So maybe I just U-turn into that. I think it does get Giga Drain actually. Yeah, I think I'll just Dark Pulse. Okay, Mystical Fires. So now will U-turn into Iron Boulder, because I think if he had Trick Room, he would have gone for it right there. Yep. Okay. So made the right plays in the end there, and we're not choking anything. Iron Boulder actually has not touched the field. Unfortunately, I was hoping to get that thing to more kills this week, but you know I can't complain about a win on a very haxy game where my opponent was outplaying me early, and you know we just yeah. GG. Sorry about the hacks. My opponent played really great. Teddiplays, like I said, he's a great coach. He totally had me on the back foot in the early game. Like that high jump, the seed flare misses were big, because that shaman was kind of like tearing through my team. You know, I do think that I had some outs to like come in and revenge that thing, you know, at some point. But the fact that the Hitmonlee was scarfed and it missed that high jump kick, that actually, like, I think he was going to beat me, to be 100% honest, because I was not speed boosting on my Iron Boulder this week, and I did not have like a Choppleberry on anything, so like none of my setup mons could really set up and get going with that Hitmonlee being Choice Scarf the way it was, and I didn't have any like high jump kick switch ins at once Vikavolt and Sylveon went down, so I think uh, I think he definitely would have won had he not missed that um, high jump kick. But you know that's the drawback of those moves, man. Like anytime you run moves that are not 100% accurate in this game, like it's such a risk because this game could be so hacksy. Like the luck, it almost feels like anything that's like 85, 90% accuracy might as well be like 40%. Like you miss so much in this game. Um, but I I think I did what I needed to do to like put myself in position to win. I can't like brag too much because I think I pretty much completely won this week just off of that luck on his end. But that is the match for week 3. We didn't see any action from Iron Boulder whatsoever. Would have liked to have seen that thing get some more action, but Iron Treads putting in work. Once certain things went down, that thing was looking really good. Once like that Shaman went down, and we knew that the Rotom fan was scarfed. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think I was really playing safe, and Teddy makes some really good plays. He had me on the back foot. He probably should have won, but yeah, that is what it is. We'll see you guys in week 4 for the next team builder and live battles. But we're starting out the season 3-0, baby. We'll take those wins. Sometimes it's better lucky than good, right? As they say in Pokemon and in the casino. So we'll take it, baby, all day. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.